Legend. Legend. What? What? Who did it? Who did it, boy? With all that. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Nothing. Neither you.
See the baggage on my house on this flight back. Be right back,
Look at this guy. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Houston Texans. Taking it in the end zone. Shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Legend. I'm ready to beat you up, man.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is.
They got crossing out a little speed to him. That's my fault. Won't happen again. I see he go over there want to play speed on speed. Oh, no. Playing this dude. My little homie. We used to work with.
One of the top defenses in the NFL.
Be fertile.
We just saw one example.
Yeah.
He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Matt Ioannidis, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Good shit. Right? Got that contract. Make it pay off. Make it pay off now. We don't pay you now. Big man. We paid Big man.
Now on a 2nd and 15.
That's what we call him, Big man.
Another try after the first down sack.
That nigga said fumble that now. Oh, see, I forgot to let Deshaun around a little bit. Alright. We got you, Deshaun. We got that. What are you talking about now?
Really helps him on third down. It's manageable now.
Come on, man. That's right. Come on, that's it. I know you can. Put your more. Come on. Bit more.
Oh, he got the Taysom Hill package. How the hell he got Taysom? Oh, he got the Saints. Wait, but how the hell? But no, how you got the Taysom Hill package? Yeah. What is? Then you'll have it. Okay, he want to run with the sun. All right, we'll put him out. We'll put him out.
Davis from the top row. I like it. Fields in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Oh.
What's his favorite team?
Who's the dude I'm playing?
Yeah.
You like the Saints. You like the Saints.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities.
They got close to playing safety.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball, let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to it a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st down, it's Gibson, and a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tackled by Jonathan Grenard. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, right.
I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's going to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run 1st down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Last week was
he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on the last two drives, so no surprise they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And down, get it to their 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that a little bit.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the drops and plays of that nature.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Focus on ground over there, boy. Got that middle wide open, boy.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
That's different.
Even at 7 now.
Real fast.
Take it away. Takes 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat.
Get his ball back.
At the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Incomplete. It's now 2nd. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd and 10, Watson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there.
Want to be a little? I trying to be a runner with Watson. Oh, okay.
Ready for the second
Oh,
quarter.
okay.
Houston, the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Running out of the gun with Dixon. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Inside complete. It's Dixon. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 38-yard line. 11 yards there. 1st down. Dixon running from the shotgun. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards.
yardage.
On second down, it's Dixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Washington, and now 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. It's now 40-0 Texans. These kickers now used to be 50-push yarder, which calls for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
What are you doing?
Prepare for a game. When you look at the backgrounds of these kickers,
Going.
it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they're
Nothing.
quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players, fighting athletes, all along, and now they're just specialists putting it to the post.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 3rd time here in this game, it's intercepted. Ronnie Johnson picks it. So another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to him back.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Watson is wearing the tight end with him. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
When the offense reads blitz, it doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the keeper, this is Watson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to it'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Well, he's had success running the football on this one, and that's undeniable. But
This nigga, nobody in the middle of the field.
Houston. Brandon Cooks. His 6th touchdown of the season.
Nobody in the middle of the field.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of a play? Hook the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it fourth down. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Turnover on down.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
That is on 6 yards.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 35.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Sly on for the extra point. Good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming in.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And puts hands it over the middle. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Watson. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Watson throws another interception. Picked off near the 35. So they lost yardage yardage, and they decline the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. Now, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
And Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 23. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
From the 29, Watson. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And P.J. Hall there to make the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 7.
Now back to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter.
That ties the game 24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all are our score as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Buying time is left. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big-time play there for the Texans. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Dixon. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He finds his target. Fuller. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, Watson. He's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the greed.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. They're going to run the jet sweep. It's Cobb with it. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense and putting it down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave situation.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah,
and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, and we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Nifty move. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First down, Washington.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They're going to look to throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Washington on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. Drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
4th down.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They'll look to throw now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Gary Conley. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away. Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, and that'll bring up second down. Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 17. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here. It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them. And now here's another interception. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960. And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy throwing, he won the Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7,
You're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Throwing again is Watson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 23. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's tied in. The Lions at that time to get to 8. Are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Watson on target here to Fuller, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy who threw down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They'll set up a throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for number 8.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off that.
And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. They'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Throwing now, Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Out of the gun, Watson. Able to get this to Gordon. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. On 1st and goal, Dixon. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. For Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Texans, it's a rare bright spot as they move to 3-10 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Washington, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.